It's December time, that means it's Christmas time. So today I thought I'd go a little bit techie because we're going into 2022. So I thought I'd take you through a little personal tour of what I use on a day-to-day basis, running a business and also making films. So, for those of you who aren't subscribed, my name is Joey, I'm a filmmaker and I own my own business called Another World Media where I do promo videos. Like I said in the intro, I'm going to take you through my gear. So there's three things that might come out of this. It might inspire you to get the same gear, it might inspire you to get some of the gear, or it might inspire you to be like, hey, you're an idiot, I'm doing it my own way. Which is fine, my gear is my taste and it's how I work. So you could work completely different. I'm just here to say, hey, this is what I've got. It's pretty cool. Or if there's something that I've got and you're like, oh, I've been looking for that for a very long time. That's what I need. I mean, here it is. So let's start from the travel, I guess. What do I carry all my kit in? This is a Amazon Basic case. It's got everything that I need basically for a shoot. It's insanely heavy. Instead of having the little foam, which is amazing, but it crumples over time, it gets kind of annoying. This case has little pockets where you can store every single item in. It's amazing because, if you have small, big items, you can make that item, all snugly in these little pouches. I've been able to fit most of the gear I need to take on shoots in this little box. So, cameras, I exclusively use Blackmagic stuff. I'm filming this on a Blackmagic 6K Pro, which is my main camera. My second go-to camera is the 6K. They're exactly the same. This one's just got ND filters in. The reason I love Blackmagic is because of that cinematic look. I mean, look at this picture now. It is genuinely beautiful. And of course, B-raw, the option of shooting B-raw and all the changes you can do in post is genuinely magical, and it's changed the way I shoot. Now, if you're used to the YouTube style of filming, I don't think the Blackmagic will be for you. There's no autofocus, there's no inbuilt stabilization. That's all gonna be upon you to do yourself. Yeah, it is always nice to have that. I mean, one of the things that I really want is an A7S III, but obviously I'm gonna have to change all my kit because of the lens capability. But the trade-off of all of that with this camera, it's so worth it because it is a stunning camera, and with a billion NDs, oh. So, I know you can't see me, but I'm literally opening my case to describe exactly what I've got. My third camera that I always travel with is my Canon 550D. This is the third camera I ever bought, and it's never failed me. It takes the most stunning pictures. Even now, I think this came out in, actually I've got no idea, here's the date. It's insanely old, but it brings out the best colors, the best imagery. It is genuinely the best camera. The best photo camera I've got for this budget. So I take it with me all the time. So, lenses. I use a 35-70 literally all the time. It's my go-to main lens. This is what I'm shooting this on now. I also have a Nifty 50, a 35 prime, which is used basically for the Ronin because it's pretty light and gives an amazing image quality. And I also have an 11-60mm Canon lens, just for them wide shots. Yeah, and yes, this is all fitting in that box. I've not used this yet, to be honest with you. I kind of need to. This is an autofocus kit where I can put on my lenses to make it autofocus. When I said my camera can't do autofocus? This is basically the gear to allow me to do that. Not used it yet, but it's from Tilta. It looks great. I haven't used it yet, but one day when I do. Well, I mean, if I do this again next year and it's not in my bag, I didn't like it. So, accessories for my cameras. You can't really see it on that camera, but I'm using a full Tilta kit. They're just cages around cameras, so you can add things on like handles. It just makes it so much easier to just, because this isn't attached, right? This is just a thing I can add on to it. I can screw in and make it tighter. So you can hold it like this, make it a bit more steady, make it a little bit more steady this way. And obviously, there's little holes in here, so you can put mics in or little stands in or connect it to lights. These are amazing. I've got two, one for this camera and one for that camera. It's a lifesaver. So I have the tilter cage on that one, I have the tilter cage on that one, but I've got small rig accessories. So I've got an accessory where you can put the SSD card, what I'm recording with now, into the camera, which holds it onto the cage, so it's easily accessible. I've also got a small rig handle. Small rig are great with that kind of stuff. They're insanely good with accessories, and they've just sent me a microphone which I'll test out one day. That review will be on my TikTok, so follow my TikTok. I have a TikTok now. Audio, I exclusively film with Tascam. This Tascam device is absolutely fantastic. I've got my little sticker on the background. It has two XLR outputs. and you can put any mic into it, and the settings are absolutely fantastic. I plop this on my camera, so I've got all my settings, and I have little headphones. Like honestly, these are just like little basic headphones. It's just so I can hear the audio, just make sure it's fine. Nothing special, but I have them in my bag as well. What is great about this is that you can do 2 channels. So if one is too high, or if someone accidentally like goes over the gain, you lower it 10 or 6 decibels and it's perfect, it's fine. So it's amazing for safety. To make my audio even better, I'm not using it today because I'm filming it somewhere I'm not supposed to, I'm not gonna lie, so I needed to hurry up. I've got 2 mics here, two little microphones that I can plug in to these little things. These are completely separate. These are Deity shotgun mics. They're amazing. I've got 2 just in case I need them. They come in this really cute little bag, the Deity bag, and I use them, like this is the first time I've not used them. They are genuinely amazing. I would say it's a must for videographers or anyone doing interviews. So I also have a wireless Rode Go 2. These are what I'm filming on today. Obviously the audio is incredible. You get 2 of these and you get a receiver. It's all wireless, so you can walk around, you can do whatever you want. How fun is this? It's so cool. I can like walk around, you can probably hear it. Like I could dance. Oh, by the way, there's loads of sensors in this area, so I'm kind of scared I'm going to set them off and like wake everyone up. But yeah, this microphone is amazing, and it's changed the whole way I film, because I used to have a Zoom mic, the big chunky Zooms, and I used to put everything in there. I used to put it in my client's pocket, and there was a massive wire sticking out. Not with these now, these are amazing. And obviously if you include them with the Deity mics, you can put this on your belt and just have a mic coming all the way up, so you don't even see this big chunky thing. It's amazing. The only thing I don't like about them is that they come in this little pouch where it just doesn't seem safe. It's padded, but I'd rather like a hard case. I haven't brought them with me today, but I have 3 V-Locks. I have 2 in this case, and obviously you need the adapters for them. Again, these are just accessories for the camera. It's completely how you shoot. Like you could just have spare batteries and just put them in the Blackmagic or whatever camera you've got. But usually on big shoots, you should have a V-mount, and it's just to attach to your camera to give you more battery life. I have 2 of them in the box. Other things I have, these are less exciting. In this box are all the things these are basically things that you must have if you want a successful shoot. Obviously the main cable, because if you're always running on batteries, and if you need something to carry on for longer, or if the interviewer or the shot needs to go on longer, always connect it to the main power just in case something happens. No matter what, I always carry around a 5 terabyte hard drive, because if one day I'm shooting so much and I just need the space, I've got this to back it all up. And if you haven't braked, you should back up your footage all the time anyway, because if one day the camera breaks or the SSD breaks, it's backed up. I have a case full of SSD drives. These are what I used to shoot my footage on. Some people might shoot on SD cards, but I shoot on SSD cards, which are here. I have 2 spare wires. I'm a panicky guy, right? I can't go to a client unprepared, so I need 2 of everything. I have 4 of these, so just in case 2 breaks, I've got another 2 backup. I've got 2 wires. I've actually got 3 wires, but the 3rd wire's on there. I've got 2 wires in here, just in case one of the wires breaks. And then, of course, I've just got bags of wires. I've got, spare connectors. I've got spare leads, just in case, like if I need to connect it to something else. I have spare wires for the audio device. Everything I buy, wire-wise, I get 2 of, just in case, sometimes more. Again, HDMI cables, because I've got a monitor. iPhone cable, because if your phone dies and you need it, there's a cable in my bag, go get it. And to be honest, one of the most important things, Allen keys and spare screws, because why not? If you need to take off your cage, you need the Allen key. If one of your screw breaks and you need a spare screw, screws here. I have my Blackmagic Assist, which is a spare monitor, just in case the client needs to see something. Or in my case, to make sure I can see my face. There I am, out of focus. So that's actually it for the box. And again, I double up everything just in case. Even the batteries, I've got 6 batteries. Like, okay, cool, if I'm outside shooting all day, what if them 6 batteries run out? I get another 6. It might be a paranoia of mine, but something's always happened where I've needed a spare. Or maybe a crew member is also on the shoot and they don't have that thing. I have it, so we're lucky in that sense. What I do take to every shoot is my MacBook, obviously. It's a bit crazy. Again, my rule of getting 2 things, I've got I've got a HDMI lead, SSDs, SDs and USBs on here and HDMI, but I've also got a spare, you know, just in case someone needs to put a HDMI into my laptop or I need to capture some footage. And then I of course have my Ronin S, which is great for, you know, getting them stable shots. I've got my apertures, my 3 aperture panels, which are amazing. This is what I'm shooting with here today. I've literally just got one light. It's lighting me completely. It's exactly how I wanted it. On bigger shoots, I use my 300D, which is a big dome-like light. And of course, if you want more dynamic shots, I've just bought an Edelkrone slider version 5. And it's a great little bit of technology. It's a motorized slider where you put your camera on and it will just give you the nicest pan. Again, I use that quite a lot. It's hard to go anywhere without it because it's just so simple to set up and it gives you the most incredible footage. Of course, the boring stuff, I've got loads of newer tripods, I've got loads of newer light stands, I've got loads of newer C-stands. And of course, with most of this kit, I've doubled it up because I've got my Blackmagic 6K. Why I've got 2 cameras is just because, you know, I do a lot of interviews, on a lot of live events, so I need that 2 camera setup. But obviously, like doubling up, it costs money and you don't need to do it. It just saves me time because I'm alone a lot. Because most people have, you know, crews to help out, but sometimes the client doesn't have budget for that. So you have to work around that. And my workaround is doubling up on kit. Yes, it's harder for me, but at the end of the day, it's going to be easier for me to edit and, you know, it keeps up a good rep and such. I've also got my DJI drone. I never use it, to be honest with you. I only use it for establishing shots. It's only a quick 30-minute thing anyway, so I just say, hey, look, I'm just going to get a snapshot of your building, I get that. I wouldn't suggest it because it's a specialized item, but if you want that kind of stuff, go for it. Other than that, guys, I think that's pretty much the list of stuff I use. Again, this list isn't for you to buy these things. It's just to say, hey, look, this is what I use. This is what I use for my day-to-day life. These things make my life insanely easy. And I guess that's why I'm suggesting it to you guys, because if you have a similar setup to me or if you're inspired by this setup, I'd consider these items basically because I've gone through a lot of items. And the reason these items are on this list and this video today is because I work with them every day. And I've gone through a lot of shit products, come out the other end and say, hey, these are actually really good products. You should consider getting them if you want an easy life. It sounds like I'm endorsing all these companies, but again, I've just used all this gear for the past year and I've made sure that I've molded this kit around exactly how I work and exactly what I'm used to. So I've come to the point now where this gear is perfect for me. So yeah, I'm just showing my love for it. In the future, I do want a new set of lenses, more cinear lenses. I'm looking for the DZOs. They look incredible, but they're like a £4 drop and I can't spend that yet. I want some more aperture lights and I want some more camera gear. And of course I want the new M1 Mag, but it's all 111. The thing about this industry is that it's moving so fast at the minute, it's hard to keep up and it's hard to get anything bad because everything's really good at the minute. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If I don't make another video like this next year, it's because my whole kit isn't actually changed. If anything changes, I'll do another update video because, you know, these are fun. It's great to talk about filmmaking. It's my passion, it's my life, it's my job. It pays the bills and it's who I am. So if I can help anyone in this situation or wants to be in the situation, I'm here. You know, if you've got any advice that you need in the comments, let me know. And I guess just to show you exactly what I'm going into 2022 with. So that's it, guys. Obviously, there's a lot to remember here. There's a lot for me to remember and trying to figure out exactly what I'm using. If there's anything I've missed, I'll put in the description. I just want to thank all the companies that I'm using that are making this year so easy. All of you, every single one of you, you're great. And thank you so much for doing what you're doing and making it easier for us filmmakers to tell our stories. Can you shut up? There's a post box here that keeps shouting at me. Let me show you the post box. It's the kids laughing. I can't stand the kids laughing. They need to stop.
Well, are you going to post a letter in me?
No, I'm not posting a letter in you. I'm going home. This is terrifying. Bye-bye.